And so you guys have already started to do some draft stories, and the whole purpose of getting you guys to do that was not necessarily to come up with a final story, but just to kind of get some ideas quickly out there into the PureF board to start the process of discovering and looking for that story. Not only come up with a story, but not be satisfied with the first couple of stories that you come up with, and really try to dive deep to pull out a really good story. When you have a really solid story to begin with, everything that you do in environment art the more better informed you will be to make better choices in your environment art. Now, you may have like already created environments in the past, and I think if you look back and reflect on those environments, you can probably see that there could be more that you could have done in terms of like infusing it with a better story. Okay, this is a really powerful quote, by the way. And the quote is, "Story is king. Everything else is slave to story." Everything follows story. But what I really want you guys to try to strive for is the achieving an awe-inspiring piece that elicits wonder and mystery. If you can do that, then you're on the road to creating not just a portfolio piece, but a masterpiece. So that's what I want. Really, that's what our goal should be. We should definitely strive to achieve the best possible outcome that we can, and that is creating a sense of wonder and mystery in our artwork. From an instant to eternity, from the intracranial, I really thought that word was really cool, to the intergalactic, the life story of each and every character offers encyclopedic possibilities. The mark of a master is to select only a few moments, but give us a lifetime. We are taking one moment and trying to tell the lifetime of whatever characters inhabit these environments. How to make powerful environment art. So the next series of slides, we're going to really dive deep into what are the elements that make powerful environment art. And having this knowledge under your belt will really help you make more informed decisions when you're actually producing things. So stories are the most powerful tool we artists have. We essentially are, what we are is visual storytellers. An artist needs to tell a relatable story that viewers can relate to. So the more incredible and real the story, the more powerful the art that is produced to tell it will be. So the more real the story, the more incredible, the more fleshed out the story, ultimately produces the powerful art. So during this presentation as well, we're going to be actually taking a look at some pieces of art. I want to ask you, what do you guys think of this piece? Like, who lives here? Just by looking at this piece of artwork, tell me something about the person that lives here.
Could be a teenage kid.
Okay, so why is it a teenage kid?
The toys, the book bag.
Yeah, and also the posters up on the walls. Looks like it could be someone who's really into romance. It looks like.
Tell me more about the character. Okay, so we know that it's probably a teenager.
They're messy.
They're messy. Okay, it's a messy teenager.
Just the bed's even messy and things are laid around.
If I want to assume something, it's seeing how there's a lot of like dirt everywhere and the walls just look terrible. Maybe it's like a rebellious type of person, or maybe someone who has like some inner issues.
Inner issues. Okay, so why inner issues? Like, tell me about the inner issues.
I mean, I'm seeing hearts on the door.
Okay.
So maybe they had like a romantic fallout with someone.
Okay.
The posters are all chipped. They look like things that maybe they entertained, like a favorite musician or movie. The frame, like look at the picture by the window. The frame, it's like not even, straight.
Yeah.
Even the mirror shattered.
The mirror shattered. Yeah. The space that you inhabit is a direct reflection of your mind, of the inner workings of your mind. So I think this piece is really successful in that it kind of portrays not only like the character and what she collects and what she likes and all this kind of things, but also what the state of her mind is. The objects that are in the room, they're not just there for decoration. Each object is symbolic of something. There's symbolism and deep story within each object. So we have the overall story. Think about why you're placing an object, where you're placing it, what's the significance of this object to the overall story, what's the mini story within the overall story, and things like that.